Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and hello if you're new, make sure that you subscribe before you leave, and that way you'll never miss out on another video. Actually, click the bell, that way you'll never miss out on another video. I decided to throw in an extra reading for you guys in the middle of the week, and I'm really excited for this one. I just got some new decks, and these decks are so truthful and so powerful. The messages are so strong and so in your face. So this reading is going to be very honest and in your face, so if you are not ready for it, then click out. But if you're ready to dive into what your shadow self is trying to tell you, a message from your shadow self, then this is a good reading for you to have. Now, I'm going to ask you guys to pick a card or a pile. So you're going to pick card pile number 1, 2, 3, or 4. And let's go ahead and get into the reading. So this reading is going to be all about messages from your dark side, the dark aspect of yourself, the shadow self of yourself, whatever messages it has for you. So if you guys picked card pile number 1, let's go ahead and see what is your shadow self trying to tell you. What is your darker side, your darker aspect trying to teach you? Okay, so we have surrender unhealthy relationships. Let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. Then we have innocence. And then we have Queen of My World. Okay, so it just seems like you gravitate towards relationships that take you for granted. You gravitate towards relationships that take advantage of you. You feel a comfort in that because it just feels like you've kind of been dealing with those kinds of relationships since you were a child. Like your innocence was rooted with people not treating you correctly. And so now when you seek out relationships, when you connect with people, the connections are based on this version of your childhood where you are treated right. So when you are not treated right now, like now in the present moment when people are not treating you right, you're just kind of like, or you brush it off, or you don't really take it so seriously. And so that's what the message is for you right now, is for you to come into this energy where you are becoming the queen of your own world. That's what your shadow self wants you to know. That you deserve to be treated so beautifully. You deserve to be treated well, and you deserve to be treated like a queen or a king. Like that's what your shadow self is craving. And that's what it wanted you to know, is that the things that you learned in your innocence, that was something that you learned when you didn't have control. But the being that you are now, you have control to surrender unhealthy things and people. And your shadow self is trying to teach you that right now. So I hope that this reading gave you clarity and resonated. If you guys want to go more in depth, then go ahead and book a reading with me on my Etsy store, and I'll leave that linked down below. This is a very powerful reading, and I'm actually really excited for your journey because that's a powerful thing to learn for you guys. So lots of luck to you, lots of love, and stay tuned because I have another reading coming tomorrow. My usual free pick a card readings on Fridays. So for everybody that picked card number 2, let's go ahead and see what is your shadow aspect trying to tell you. What is that darker version of yourself trying to tell you? Okay, surrender to your full power. Your life is calling to you. Step into your full power rather than playing it small. Then we have exhaustion, and then we have calling the storm. Okay, so your shadow self right now is like going crazy. Like there's an aspect of yourself that you feel like is going crazy, but it's not going crazy. Your shadow self is pushing through the bullshit. Like this version of yourself is trying to push through the shit, trying to protect you in such a way that it calls storms. Like sometimes you just feel like some things in your life happen where it's like a storm. Like it's so strong, it's so intense that you just feel like everything is just falling apart and whirling around your head, and you become exhausted. And what your shadow self is trying to do is to show you that you have so much power. That's what this darker aspect is trying to show you, that you have so much power, but you exhaust your power in things that don't resonate with you. You exhaust your power on things that don't serve you. You exhaust your power on things that are are toxic for you, that don't belong in your life, that don't no longer serve your purpose, no longer serve your happiness. You exhaust your energy on things and people that don't make you happy. And your shadow self like is creating this whirlwind around you to try to wake you up and tell you stop doing that. Like, look at your full power. When you allow yourself to become so exhausted off other people and off other things that don't make you happy, you're playing it small and your shadow self is done. Like, it's creating all this havoc and chaos in your mind and around you, maybe even in your relationships, because it's trying to tell you, like, step into your power. You can create whatever life you want. Stop playing it small. Stop exhausting that energy that could make your life look like everything you wanted. Stop wasting that energy on stupid things. So I hope that helped and resonated with you. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys want to book a reading with me on my Etsy store to go further in detail, go ahead and do so. Now, for everybody that picked card number 3, this seashell is like very, very special to me. It has a lot of energy in like calming madness. So let's go ahead and see what your energy is. What is your shadow self trying to tell you? So we have surrender, denial, accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decisions. Then we have past lives. And then we have an artificial heart. All right, so your shadow self is trying to tell you to stop being in such denial of the past and stop turning a blind eye to it, because there's things in your past that your shadow self wants you to heal, that it's trying to heal, but you just keep ignoring it and turning a blind eye to it. And there's things in your past that have happened to you that are traumatic and have hurt you and wounded you in such a way that you don't want to revisit it. And so for this reason, you could be having, like, you could be such a positive energy, like a very, very happy, good energy, like high vibration, and all of a sudden you just don't even understand why you get sad, or it just, your mood changes, your mood shifts. And this is what it is. It's your shadow self trying to tell you to stop living your life from a place of a fake heart. It's like you made a fake heart so that your real one doesn't get hurt. You created this coating, this like layer around your heart, and it's making you live from a place where it's not authentic to who you are. And it's because of stuff in your past that you haven't dealt with. So it's time for you to really look at, like, journal it out, deal with it. And what I say when I'm saying deal with it is, this is how I would deal with it. I would journal about it. I will write about the situation, how it made me feel, why is it affecting me till this day, what triggers me, what about that situation hurt me so much, what about that situation and the way that I got hurt is affecting my life today. Like, answer these hard questions about that situation, about those events, and give yourself time to heal and give yourself time to love yourself, despite what happened, despite whatever the situation was. Just let yourself know that your heart is worth, like, creating this life. Your heart is worth feeling love, like it deserves it. And that's what your shadow self is really trying to tell you. Now, if you guys want to go more in depth about this, so you guys can book a reading with me on my Etsy store, which I will leave linked down below. This was a very, very good reading for you because it's a reading about your shadow self wanting to heal. It's not even wanting to heal, it's like, it's healing. It's healing and you can feel it. And that's a very, very beautiful and powerful thing. Now, for everybody that picked card number 4, this is a seashell that I got from Hawaii. So this is like, the energy of this is very vacation-y, getaway, blissful, serene, calm, fun energy. So let's see, what does that have to do with your shadow self and what it's trying to tell you? Okay, here's what's going on. Can you see the cards? I want to make sure you guys can see the cards. Okay, so surrender your addictions. Whether you're addicted to substances, food, people, sex, or overworking, taking action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with healthier alternatives will benefit you a lot. And then we have awareness. And then we have I won't cry for you. All right. First of all, your shadow self is trying to tell you, stop trying to hold your tears in. Like, stop trying to act so strong. It's okay for you to release it. It's okay for you to cry. It's okay for you to get mad right now. Like, release it. Stop penting up so much of your emotions inside of you, because it's making you go to things that are not necessarily healthy for you, so that you can either numb these emotions or get away from them, escape them, whatever it is. Now, here is something that I like to tell people. Now, it's said that, you shouldn't drink alcohol, especially when you're mad, angry, depressed, sad, because you use it to numb. A lot of people use alcohol and substances and food and stuff to numb. I like to pour myself a glass of wine, and I like to just unwind, and what it makes me do is kind of just release the filters and release like a veil that's like, I don't know how to explain it. It just kind of calms my energy so that I'm able to think about the things that I need to think about. I'm able to process stuff. And when I do that, I like to journal everything I'm feeling and everything I'm holding in, everything that's inside of me that I am able to see after a glass of wine that I couldn't see with it. So with this, you have to be very careful, because you could very easily use it as something that numbs you and makes you feel better for the moment. So if you are going through that, where you're using something, alcohol, food, drugs, people, like, you can get addicted to even behaviors. You can get addicted to emotions. You can get addicted to feeling sad. Like, it just becomes such a comfort for you. So really be aware. You have to be aware of what it is you're feeling. And your shadow self really wants you to understand, like, there's probably either a person or thing or feeling or something that you keep going towards. You keep gravitating towards it, and it's not helping you. What it's doing in turn is it's just gratifying, like, your moment, making you feel good for the moment, but in the long run, your tears come back. Like, in the moment, it makes you feel like, I'm not gonna cry for this, I'm not gonna cry for you, I'm not gonna get hurt, like, I'm not gonna cry, I'm not gonna feel pain for the moment. And your shadow self is trying to tell you, no, feel it, release it, allow it to come up, and then let it go. So that's what's going on with your shadow self. It's telling you that, it's okay. It's okay if you eat too much to make yourself feel better. Like, for right now, you have to understand what it is that you're doing, why you're doing it, how is it helping you, and if it's helping you at all. So that's what the message is for you. And if you guys want to go more in depth with me, then you guys can book a reading with me on my website, and I'll leave that link down below. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you guys like this reading, and if you guys want more readings like from this deck, from the shadow deck, and I'll do those for you. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.